What's going on, everyone? Tallen back here, and today, wow, this just dropped unexpectedly. I was literally just about to make a video about some potential next couple of months future things that could be happening, but this is one thing that's changing a little bit. Granted, we don't know exactly still when this is coming up, but the fact that they dropped this means that, man, July is going to be a very, very busy month. So, this will be interesting, especially if this does drop in July, like early July, or technically next week, I guess, or if this is going to be more towards the end of July. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not really sure. We would all assume at the beginning, but with LR Gohan and Goten, the Tanabata banner and everything, you're just like, I want to summon for these guys, but why would you put it along with an LR banner? It kind of makes no sense, right? Because V-Jump, as of right now, if you guys haven't seen the V-Jump scans, this isn't in V-Jump at all. So it's just kind of like, when's this coming out and everything like that. So I don't know, we'll have to wait and see in terms of a time, but either way, let's go ahead and check it out, okay? I would say at the very latest, end of July, because that's what Team Dokkan talked about, okay? Anyway, let's go and take a look. A lot of hero units getting some Dokkan Awakens and everything. Maybe global, maybe they actually will finally give you guys the Heroes banner. Again, totally guessing, but we'll have to wait and see. So anyway, so Boo Bobbity finally gets a Dokkan Awaken. All these guys get rebirth, by the way. No one's getting Fierce Battle, unfortunately, so because some of these guys would be probably pretty broken, especially a couple of the later ones we're going to get into. But anyway, let's get into some of the older units first, okay? So Baby Bobbity here, okay? So Int types, Ki +3, stats up 80%. I almost said 90%. 80%, okay? And then his passive skills changed quite a bit. So his own defense goes up by 80%. If you're 81% HP or higher when you enter the battle, essentially, all allies get defense up 40%, and if you're 80% or below, so aka when you can activate something like Big Bad Bosses for a lot of characters, then your allies will get Ki +3, attack up 40%, and then at the beginning of every turn, when this guy comes around, you regain 5% of your HP. So pretty cool little support unit right there. Great, I'm so happy that they actually took him and put him into a support role unit. That is extremely good. I'm really liking that. So, and obviously he's on the transformation team, and then he's in the artificial life form team as well. So keep that in mind right there. His super attack, the only thing that's, I don't know if it's an update. I don't have him in front of me, the original one. High chance to stun. I think he already had high chance to stun, but nonetheless, he's got a high chance to stun now. So that's pretty good for something like Super Battle Road. Definitely really nice right there. And then obviously that 80% in Ki +3, that's going to be something very nice for the Battlefield game mode. So anyway, nice little update. I'm all for it. I approve. So anyway, let's go on to Baby Janim, or Janim Baby, technically, as you pronounce it. So AGL types, Ki +3, stats up 80% again. At the beginning of the turn, he will recover 10% HP. He did the same kind of thing already, obviously, when he was just a UR, so that kind of makes sense. And then his own attack and defense up goes by 80% automatically, and then you have a high chance to dodge the enemy's attack. That's pretty good right there. I like that. That's pretty cool. So, like I said before, he gets rebirth for his link. He's on artificial allies, or just artificial the artificial category, and then the transformation category as well right there. And then also his super attack massively lowers defense. So this is the same that we see with like the Dragon Ball Super Broly and all the, some of those LR units and everything like that. So this isn't greatly lowering defense. This is massively lowering defense, which is gonna be really nice against the Goku event. So that's pretty cool right there. Other than that, though, nothing else has really changed in terms of links or anything, so, but definitely a really good unit for Extreme AGL, or, again, a couple of these category units. In fact, he's going to fit really well if you have the LR Baby, which, I think it's about high time we probably get an artificial, category leader. We haven't really got one besides Baby, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Moving on, now we officially have Toa's Dokkan Awaken. I'm so surprised she got a Dokkan Awaken, but hey, you know what? I'm all for it. So, again, AGL types, Ki +3, stats up 80%. A lot of these AGL units, a lot of these hero units are AGL, so they're getting a nice little leader skill increase, which is going to be really nice for Battlefield. So, now, if you guys don't know, Darkness Toa was always about being a support unit, and that has not changed here at all, okay? So, in terms of your passive skill, all extreme types, you gotta keep that in mind. Extreme types, Ki +3, stats up, attack and defense up 30%. And if your HP is 30% or below, for one time only, your attack and defense up, your allies, your extreme allies, attack and defense will go up an additional 50% for that one time, and you'll recover all your HP. It says HP ga 100% Fukatsu, so you'll recover 100% of your HP, which is pretty cool. So definitely really good for Super Battle Road. Goku event, if you can somehow make that withstand until maybe the STR stage, then I could definitely see that being really good. I mean, obviously she's already a good support unit, but I'm just thinking of purely for that healing aspect right there and everything. So that's just personally what I was looking at. So, and then she lowers attack on the super attack. I was kind of hoping that would go to greatly, not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping for greatly lower the attack, but hey, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. It's all good right there. So, again, she picks up Rebirth, and she's obviously been a really good support unit. She was 2 key, if I remember correctly beforehand. It might have been 20% attack and defense. So that plus 3 key, it's really nice right there. Because her key links are kind of to be honest. So that's really good that she got that. So moving on, Super Pycon. Super Pycon got a nice little buff. So he's all types key plus 3, stats up 60%. His super attack does greatly lower defense still, so nothing's really changed there. Passive skill, own key plus 3, stats up 80%, so attack and defense up 80%. And if you're fighting only one opponent, so you have to be fighting one opponent only, then you'll do you're guaranteed an additional attack with a medium chance for it to be a super attack. If you're fighting 2 or more opponents, though, you will do an additional attack with it being a high chance to be a super attack. So this dude's gonna be really good for Super Battle Road, actually. Unfortunately, he doesn't pick up a category, which really stinks. Really stinks. So, Darkness Toa, obviously really good. Oh, she's gonna be good for a good villain-only time travelers category. And a Revived Warriors category, too. That's actually really nice. Peach Peach Girls, he's kind of, you know, whatever, because most Peach Peach Girl category cards are not extreme units, but you know what? Man, that sucks. That Super Pycon didn't pick up a category. That means he's limited to Super Strength, and okay, cool for Super Battle Road and everything, but overall, just that really sucks. Why didn't they give him his category? I don't know what kind of category you can give him. I kind of do know. I don't know. Super Pycon Revive Warriors, maybe? I don't really know. So anyway, nonetheless, he's really good. So again, key plus 3, attack and defense up 80%. Face one opponent, medium chance for your additional attack to become a super. If you're 2 or more, high chance for it to be a super attack. So that's pretty cool. Moving on, Super Saiyan 3 Trunks gets a Dokkan Awaken. Not much of a change, but his super attack's gonna make a few of you laugh probably. So anyway, he's AGL, key plus 3, stats up 80%. His passive hasn't really changed too much. His attack and defense up 100% compared to the 60% that he had. He will guard against all types, and then he has a high chance to disable all enemy guards. Okay, so actually that really hasn't changed from his current card that he has right now before Awakening. The thing that changes is that in his super attack, he will do supreme damage still, and then for 9 turns, he will raise his defense by 30%. So that allows you to stack it more, essentially. So he's just gonna be, he's a bigger shield, essentially, is what he is, which he already was being a UR, but now, as a TUR, he's definitely gonna be, he could probably be pretty good for the Goku event. If I could find a Super Saiyan 3 friend, I have 2 dupes of this guy. I'd give him up to 79%, and I would easily take him in. So I definitely want to try that guy out. That'd be cool. Next, Gohan, Super Saiyan 3. Kind of over a little bit of the art, but that's just the art. I'm just looking at the art personally. So anyway, in types, key plus 3, 80% up to everything there for the HP attack and defense. Passive skill, attack and defense up 100%, and at the time that you super attack, an additional attack and defense up 60%. So basically, you're basically gonna get a super attack the entire time, depending on what team you run them on. But yeah, it's gonna be attack and defense up 160%. Whew, yeah, no, that guy's pretty good. He's got supreme damage. If he had immense damage, that'd be just really ridiculous. That'd be absolutely ridiculous. And he stacks his attack for 9 turns. He raises his attack for 9 turns on the super attack. That's pretty crazy stuff right there. So I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Okay, so now we've gone through all of the old units that have gotten Dokkan Awakens. The last year's cards have not gotten a Dokkan Awaken, so I wonder if they will get a Dokkan Awaken later in November when we have your general Heroes yearly celebration. Because, you know, 2 years ago when we had the Baby Janemba and everything, that was year 7. That was 7 years celebration. Last year was 9-year celebration. 2 years ago with the Super Saiyan 3 Gohan and Trunks, that was 8 years. So when 10 years comes up here in November, we'll have to see if maybe the SSJ 3 Goku, Xeno, and Vegeta Xeno Dokkan Awaken or anything like that. So, all right, so those are the old cards. We got 2 new cards coming though. First off, we got Great Saiyaman 3. I had to double check because I could have sworn here in Japan there was also another one that was like 99 or something like that, but whatever, that is what it is. Anyway, Great Saiyaman 3 here is coming. He's super types, key plus 3, stats up 80%, so that's actually a pretty good leader skill for super types. Actually, that's actually really, really good. Anyway, so his passive skill. For every member on the team that is from the Time Travelers category, his own attack and defense go up 17%. So basically, run him on the Time Travelers category, and you're going to have his max stats right there. His crit chance goes up by 3%, okay? And again, that's for every unit. So if you have one person in the Time Travelers category with him, then he has a 3% chance crit without any dupe system stuff or anything like that. Obviously, you keep adding more and more, then you're going to have an even higher chance to get a critical attack, okay? Then, during the time that you get attacked, however, during that turn, your defense goes down by 30%. Your defense goes down by 30%, and you will counter regular attacks, okay? I don't know why your defense goes down. It's really, really weird. Because it says Teki no kougeki o sono ta no naka ni defense 30% down. It doesn't say the Techi's enemy. The enemy's defense goes down. It doesn't say that. So, Goresh, if you're seeing this, correct me if I'm wrong, but every other card has usually said, you know, like the Techies has a chance to have their speeds to be stunned or the defense go down or anything like that. So, it looks like your own defense goes down, but you counter normal attacks. Super attacks, no. Normal attacks, you do counter, okay? And then we'll actually get to take a look at that super animation, too. And then when he super attacks, he does immense damage, and for one turn, your super allies get an additional attack up 25%. So that's pretty cool right there. All right, so Great Saiyaman 3 coming. Then finally, we've got Shirasu, okay? So Shirasu is this cool, badass-looking guy. He is extreme, though. He's an extreme type, so he's extreme strength. He's all types, Ki plus 3, stats up 70%, okay? So, his passive is definitely weird before he transforms. He's actually a transforming unit, and he has a Dokkan Awaken already. Does Great Saiyaman 3 have a Dokkan Awaken? He does. Okay, so obviously the rebirth right there and everything, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so anyway, so his passive skill. So, at the time that he super attacks, attack and defense up 100%. Then for every category, or for every ally in the artificial life form category, they get Ki plus 1 and attack up 20%. And for any of your allies that are within the Time Travelers category, they get Ki plus 1 and attack up 20%. So I'm assuming that if they're in both categories, they probably get Ki plus 2 and attack up 40%. Again, sometimes it's weird when some of those types of passive work. Sometimes it works that way, sometimes it doesn't. I don't really know. We'll have to wait and see when the card comes out and everything. So, and then when certain conditions are met, he will transform, okay? He does greatly lower your defense on the super attack, and then his conditions to transform, 5 turns. Okay, just like AGL Gogeta, 5 turns. On the 5th turn when he shows up, or the 6th turn technically, he'll transform. He fuses with somebody. I don't really know who it is, but bottom line, he fuses, okay? Turns into this crazy looking guy. So, stats up, or his leader skill stays exactly the same. His SA does turn to massively lower defense. So again, just like Janim Baby, and just like some of the LRs and the Dragon Ball Super Broly and everything like that, massively lowering defense is really nice for the Goku event, okay? Passive skill though, his own Ki plus his own Ki goes up by 3, and then attack and defense up 60%, and when you at the time that you super attack, you get an additional attack and defense up 120%, so basically 180% when you do a super attack, okay? In terms of his link skills, I mean, he gets like big bad bosses, he gets shocking speed, rebirth, doesn't look like he has fear and faith. He didn't lose any links either, so that's just something right there. So, finally, let's go and take a look at the super attack. I just want to make sure I don't fill your ears here, so let me just adjust this real quick, hang on. Okay, here we go, let's go ahead and check this out real quick. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Okay, so this dark dude is the one he fuses with, I guess. Crazy hair. Oh no, Great Saiyaman 3, nobody, don't! Ooh, that's brutal. So that's his counter, that's the counter mechanic right there. That's pretty cool. Not cooler. Not cooler, man. Come on. And you know, the more I think about it, when I see Cooler there, I'm just like, oh man, where's Golden Cooler? Where's Golden golden cooler. Huge missed opportunity. I'm reloading the page just in case. No golden cooler, unfortunately. I'm sad. I'm very sad right now. So, anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for the video, though. Let me know your thoughts down below. Again, V-Jump hasn't shown anything for this, so I don't know if this is coming like right away. Team Dokkan even commented to me that it could be now, like aka next week, not like right now, like next week at the beginning, or it could not be until the end of July, maybe. I'm not really sure what's going on here. So, because we got a lot of stuff. We've got this stuff coming out. We've got the LR Gohan and Goten banner. We've got the Tanabata banner. And we have the LR Tech Broly banner coming. So, it's just like, what's going on? This, I have to wonder if this is going to be at the end of the month. I personally think it will be at the end of the month. I'm going to say that right now. So, if it does happen to be at the end of the month, then, hey, my victory, I guess. So, we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video, though. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you have to be new. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.